So today have a combo of Pilates, yoga and barre. So going to be full body workout, a lot of strength elements but also some stretch. So enjoy. Anything that doesn't feel right for your body, then listen to that. Freestyle it and do another move, or just miss that one out because we'll soon move on. So do listen to your body, but challenge yourself. Let's get going. So starting kneeling if that's comfortable, if not grab a chair or cross-legged, your choice. Think about nestling shoulders down, opening through the collarbones, and inhale, taking hands high, exhale and low. And again, inhale high, exhale low. One more, inhale high, exhale low. Taking this to corkscrew. Inhale high, hands behind head. Shrugging shoulders up and release. Just make sure you're not breath holding now. Lower hands. And again, elbows wide. Shrug shoulders up, lower shoulders and release. Coming back into corkscrew, we're going to shrug shoulders up and release, hold it here, twisting round. Keep elbows nice and wide, so try and feel that stretch through the middle. Back into centre, other direction. Elbows stay wide. Back into centre. Releasing hands, seated cat-cow. Sliding hands forward, curl through that lower back. Inhale, shoulders low, lifting up. And again, exhale, curl it through. Inhale, lengthen up. One more, exhale. Inhale, back into centre. Mermaid, grounding through one hand, press the floor away. Imagine you popping that rib to the side, lifting up. Full breath in and out here. Swing it up and over. And again, full breath in and out here. One more, reach it over. Up and over. And back in to centre. Pressing up onto all fours. Hands just forward of shoulders. You can come down onto forearm if that's more comfortable for you. Again, a few cat-cows, so tucking tailbone under, arch up, look between the knees. Uncurl, lengthen, look forward. And again. Lengthen, look forward. One more, tuck it under. And lengthen forward. Coming back into kneeling from here and pressing up, high kneel. From here, fold forward into shell or child's pose. Grounding through the hands, we're going to press forward and lower down to the floor. Inhale up to cobra, nestle shoulders down again, breath in and out here. And pressing back to child's pose. Inhale, sweep hands, high kneel. Exhale and fold to your child's pose. Grounding through the hands, press your weight forward. And inhale up to your cobra. Full breath in and out here. Exhale, lower to the floor. Forehead onto back of hands. Nestle shoulders down away from the ears. Think about lengthening tailbone or drawing sit bones together so you've got a neutral into lower back. Shoulders are nestled down and away. Swimming legs level one. So you're going to lift and float one leg and lower. Other side. So the whole time you're keeping that length through the lower back so you don't feel that your pelvis is tipping down into the floor. So keep thinking about drawing sit bones in together or gently drawing ankles in. And imagine that leg's being pulled to the wall. We're going to go both legs, holding off, Little pulses in and out. Check shoulders are still nicely chilled. Hopefully feeling this back of legs and into bottom. If you're feeling it lower back, you've lost that neutral, so really lengthen the tailbone. Still breathe in and lower down. Releasing hands out wide, turning to face onto side of your face. Right leg lift up, press it over, knee high. And roll it down, other side. Back into centre, hands under shoulders, press it back, child's pose. Knees wide this time. And a couple breaths in and out here. Let the belly move. And rolling back up in to high kneeling. So from here, we're going to cross over to a seated position and lengthen legs out long. So we're going to work on supine plank. So in this position, you are taking a lean back. You can either have fingers facing down towards the feet. I find that uncomfortable in the shoulders, so I tend to angle my hands out. So take your option. So you can start with right leg bent in, and we're going to press lifting hips high. You can either look back or look down the line of your body and lower down. You can keep the foot down or hover off. So you're aiming, hips lifting nice and high, and we breathe in and lower. We've got Lola. Press, lower, and again. One more here, and lower. We're going to sit up nice and tall, opening out with the right hand, look into the back, and forwards, and again. One more. And back into centre. Switching legs over. Take that lean back again. Press the floor away so you're active through your shoulders. And you're either keeping foot on the floor, pressing hips up, or you're pressing and lifting. Keep breathing. Breath out as you lift. Breath in to return, or just making sure you're not breath holding. So think about bum lifting high, press the hips up. And again. Last one here. And lower. Sitting weight forward. Wrapping arm round. We're opening out to the back. And forward. And again. One more. And roll it back. So we're going to come down to the floor. We're going to challenge abdominals. So you may want weights, or feel free to ignore the weights. I'll show you what we're doing first. So you're up on your sit bone, you're going to roll, tuck under and roll down to the floor. So we're going to work into coming off the floor from this position. So I'll give you options. So we're starting arms out wide, we bring hands down and we're lifting and sitting up. And roll off the sit bone and come down, arm circle wide. If this is challenged to get up and you feel like you're stuck here, then use hands onto the floor or onto two legs to help you up. If this is feeling quite controlled, you can add lifting one leg up and lower down, swapping over on the leg. Breath out as you lift. Roll off that sit bone to lower. And again. Breath out. We can add on, so you could have your weights here if you wanted. If you're lifted here, you could try lengthening without curling any further through the spine. Other side. So option, add that cheeky little lengthen. Once more either side. Squeeze that thigh. Breath out to lift. Keeping the shoulders nicely chilled. And of course we're smiling. Popping the weights down. Bending through the knees. Drawing knees in towards the chest. And a little roll or a rock. So either with the weights or without. You're having hands pressed up to ceiling. We're going to roll up into bridge from here. So feet are hip width apart, thinking about hips to ribs to press lower back into the floor. Roll on up into your bridge. Think about knees drawing in and you're pressing through the heels to get that lift. So from here, we're going to fly arms wide and come in. Keep breathing. Keep pressing through the heels. Coming back up into centre, toy soldier. We send one hand down, one hand up, and you come up and switch. So keep pressing through the heels. Still breathing. Last two. Back into centre, roll it back down. Hands down, lower the weights. Using your hands or getting a little bit of momentum, bring yourself up to seated. Twisting round onto all fours, we're going to come to high kneeling. So from here, lengthening out through left leg. Think about pressing the hips forward, so you're feeling that activity in that side of the bottom already. And we're going to teapot over. So the more you lean, the less the bottom leg's doing. The more you stack hip over knee, the more that bottom is going to have to work. It's tempting to sit back here, try and press forward. I'm going to lengthen top arm. So we can stay here, and if you've got blocks or anything at home, if you want to bring the floor a little closer to you, then you can have hand on block. So keeping that hip press forward, we're going to float up. We're going to knee in and press. Knee in and press. Knee and press. And again. Two more. Try and keep the hips pressed forward. Lengthen, ground through that foot. So really press into that floor, whole leg active. From here, you can either hold it here or picking bottom leg up and lower. And again, pick and lower. If you want more from this one, pick it up. And instead of lower, fold it forward and in. So breathe in. And in. And again. One more. And in. Coming down. Press it up. Sitting back. And just to feel that stretch into inner thigh. So reconnect with that breath. Pressing up onto all fours, thread the needle here, opening up, right hand, feed it through, palm comes up. And you can sit back into this as well, bum towards heels if you want, or stay forwards. One more, inhale up, and exhale through. Press it up back into centre, switching legs, so coming back to high kneeling. Lengthening out through right. So again, pressing the hips forward and then take that teapot. And decide whether you want to be further away or stacked. Press those hips forward and float that top leg. So we're bringing knee in and lengthen. And again, in and lengthen. In, lengthen. Keep breathing. Should be feeling that bottom leg working hard, as well as through the obliques on the top. 2 more here. In and lengthen. 1 more and lengthen. So we're going to ground through that foot. So press the foot away, and you're really pressing into the mat with the outside border of that foot. So then we've got our little taps off and lower. So you can keep it there, or you can add your lengthen and fold. Lengthen, fold. Really squeeze that thigh, active through the whole leg. 1 more. And in, pop it down. Pressing up. Coming through to your hands again, thread the needle. So left hand, reach it up. Palm comes up, feed it through. Breath in and out here. Next in breath, lengthen up. And feed it through. Coming back in to centre. Tucking toes and press back. Got a low battery warning, so turn it off, otherwise I can't see. There we go. So we're coming back into centre. Wriggle those feet a little wider and drop in the heels if you're able. Little wriggle here, or you might be further forward, or you might choose you're up here. So from here, we're going to lengthen through the legs, aiming for a nice long line through the back, and dropping back down again. And again. So aim for a long line through the spine. Keep breathing, nestle back down. And again. And nestle down. 1 more. We're going to stay here and wiggle feet wider. And then we're going to press. So we're keeping left leg lengthened as we press down. Coming up, lengthen both and go the opposite side. So we're coming up and over. If you want more challenge, stay low as you feed one direction and the other. Still try and get lifted through the middle so you're not collapsed through the shoulders or through your centre. 1 more. We're going to hold on to this side and lower yourself down. So we've got 1 leg forward, 1 leg back, so staggered. Try and drop that back hip. As you can see, I'm not level, but you're aiming to nestle that hip down. So from here, we're going to have a challenge to twist round to the back. So what we're going to work on is try and stay upright as you lift knees high and feed it round to the back. So if that's just not accessible because of range, then you take a lean, hands behind you, lift through the chest and work on knees high to switch over. And you might need to have a wriggle around with how far your feet are away from you. So have a little go, try and stay nice and lifted. Feeding it back. And again. Oh, that's tight. And feeding it back. Lovely. Dropping hands, coming back up onto all fours. So we're going to work on some little leg pull and prone. So hands just forward of shoulders. Knees under hips and toes are tucked. Just check you've got a neutral into the lower back, so you've got that rib to hip connection established. So you could stay with pressing the floor away and hovering knees off and lowering. You can keep knees down, because what we're going to work on, right leg lengthened and float up hip height and lower, okay? So you might hover, lower, then lengthen right leg, or you can hold the hover, lengthen right leg, float it off, come in. We're going to go for 6, because we've already done a few. So you lengthen. Imagine I'm pulling that leg away. Lost count now. 4, 5, and 6. Press it back. Give those wrists a little wriggle. And we're going on other side. This is the last thing we'll do on the wrist for a while, okay? So coming up onto all 4s. So hands just forward. That just lessens the angle at the wrist slightly. You could have a pillow or something underneath as well if you want to lessen that angle at the wrist. So options again, into neutral lower back, hovering off and lower, then left leg lengthens and floats. Or you hold that hover and left leg we're going with. So we lengthen, float. The whole while thinking about a nice neutral through the back. So if you had a tray of drinks resting, we're not spilling them off. Keep breathing. 2 more. Last one. And press it back. Give those wrists another wriggle. And up on to all 4s, tucking toes. Walking hands towards feet. And then staying low. Just softening through the knees. And then think about setting sit bone up towards the ceiling. See where you can lengthen through the legs. Weight more onto your toes for this to get nice and active through the legs. So softening and lengthen. Sit bones high. Softening and lengthen. Softening. Once more and lengthen. And then curling up through the spine. Lengthening arms high. Heel raise, draw those ankle bones into one another. And lower. Roll down, chin to chest. Imagine you're peeling down, imaginary wall. Release your head at the bottom. Release right hip knee and heel. Pop it down. Other side. Left and right and left. Grounding through both heels. Again, re-rolling up through the spine. And then stepping, facing forward. So feet wider than hip width, toes on the angle out. And we're going to do a little bar element on here. So this is where you stay lifted through the arches of your feet. You're thinking about knees sending wide and aiming for shoulders to be somewhere still over hips. You might find with this that as you come down, you're tempted to go bum back. Try and draw bottom underneath you, just so we get more activity into bottom. So we're coming down and pulsing. So just check you're still sitting knees nice and wide and you're lifted through the arches. Hold it here. Should have said with this one, you could grab weights. If you've got weights, grab them if you want them. So we're going to come and sink back into that second position. We're taking arms wide and we're breathing. So press the floor away and coming down. Press, arms come high, sinking down. squeeze the thigh at the top there. Hold it here, little pulses. Keep breathing. Hold it here, heel release, up and down, up, down. Keep going. Eyes are burning. Keep going. And again, little pulses. See if you can sink. My son's just come in, Tom. Don't put me off. Press the floor. And down. I know it burns. Coming up. And 2. Down. Up. Up. Down. Down. Hold. Arms come high. You can do this. 4 more. See if you can sneak lower. 3, 2, and 1. Wriggle the legs in and just walk it out. Good work. Popping weights down. Coming to one end of your mat again. Thinking about softening through the knees. Cat-cow. So arch your back, looking down. Inhale, drop the shoulders, lift. And again, I know the thighs are still burning. And roll. And again. Coming back into centre. We're going to ground through the hands. So again, if you've got blocks because you want to bring the floor higher, or a chair, whatever works. Right leg. We're going to cross behind. And then we're going to press back. So again, imagine I'm really lengthening that leg out. And again, tuck it behind. And press. And again. And press. 2 more. Press. Last one, we're going to go straight to the other side. So popping that leg down. Left side. So we're coming low. Press it back. Hips slightly open. And again, low. Press. Low. And press. Few more. Press strongly. Lift through the chest. And press. 1 more. Come low. And press. Reground through the fists. And forward fold from here. Lengthen, look forward, up onto fingers. Option, heels up. And think about long line through the middle rather than collapsing down. Dropping through heels. Bending through knees and pressing back to the floor. My husband's now trying to make me laugh. Take a lean back. Fingers angled out, softening through the knees. You're just going to windmill legs one way and the other. And we're just going to do another abdominal section. So, rolling down to your mat, your choice again whether you want the weights or not, but make sure you're paying attention to your form rather than just going heavier. So roll down off that sit bone and come to the floor. So your choice with the arm weights or not. We're going to float one leg into tabletop. So you could stay here or you can float the second leg up. Here you've really got to focus on that rib to hip because you will some point the lower back wants to arch and ribs want to pop up. So your focus is ribs melting down and lower back staying still. If you drop the heels towards your bottom, that's going to lessen the demand. The higher up you come, the more you'll feel it challenging. So pick your level. We're coming into abs open position. So hands are wide, elbows are wide, sorry. Imagine that peach between chin and chest. Melting ribs to hip to float the head off. If that's not comfortable, connect, just pop the head down on the floor. We're going to lengthen out one leg, fold it in. Other side, lengthen and fold. Make sure the legs aren't dead weight. Squeeze the thigh, whole leg is active. Other side. So you breathe out as you lengthen, breath in to return. Breathe out, breathe in, or just make sure you're not breath holding. Hold it here, lengthen out, little pulses, down, up. Keep breathing. But checking that rib to hips not shifting. Swapping legs, fold it in, lengthen, add the pulses. Still breathing, still smiling. Rib to hip. Connection is your focus. 4 more. And last one here. Fold it in, knees in towards chest. Head down, weights down. And a little roll and a rock. Okay, coming back up into seated or sitting. Crossing legs over if that's comfortable for you. If not, sat on a chair or kneeling, your choice. Nestling shoulders down and away. Take a full breath in here, let the belly move, let the rib cage expand every direction. And again. Popping hands out, mermaid. Press it up and over. This time, sneak a look up. And tapping hand low. Back into centre, lift it up and over. Sneak a leg up. And down. And back into centre. This time as we come out, we're going to lengthen through the top leg. So coming low, still press the floor away here so we're not fully collapsed down. Lifting up. Taking arm out long. And again this side. Reach up and over. Feeding legs in, we'll just switch over here. So lengthening over. Lifting up. And again. And lift it over. Coming into centre, bringing ankles together. Aiming to be right up on your sit bones. And then you're trying to nestle knees down. If this feels horrible, take a lean back and then just work on pressing knees down there. So make sure you can breathe. And just see if you can nestle bottom in closer towards feet. And then pressing the knees low. And breathing. Lengthening out through your right leg. If you can hold on to the foot, then great. If not, holding on to knee. Keeping knee soft or knee leg lengthen, your choice. Sitting right up on the sit bone still. So options stay here, or see if you can open out through. Still staying ground down on that other hip though. Coming back into centre. See, with a little light support from hand, if you can keep the foot there, so that flaps into the middle, and feed it in. Swapping over. So take your option, whether that's underneath or holding onto foot. You're up on the sit bone and lifted through the chest zone. And then you can feed the leg out, round through that sit bone on the other side. Still breathing, still lifted through the center. Coming back in, and see if you can let go. Still breathing, quiver on, and folding it in. Crossing over, tucking toes, and rolling up through the spine. Interlace hands behind your back, soften through the knees. Chest lifted, and then curl through the spine and stack it back up. 2 more. So chest is lifted, and then you tuck in tailbone under and ripple up through. 1 more. And stack it back up. Releasing hands and shoulder roll it round.